clouds approaching.
Alright. Now, the beauty of this game is you can really drop in anywhere you want. You know, I mean, you can,
Please select a
I
landing
can go,
zone.
oh, I gotta do this mission, but if I want to, I could start all the way down here. And you are free to roam this entire landscape. There's 3 areas in the game that I'm aware of. I believe that's all there are, actually. You have Afghanistan, Northern Zaire, I believe it is. Oh, sorry, Northern
Mission
Kabul,
not
and
accepted.
Angola Zaire border region. And then, of course, your mother base, which is dependent on your progress on it, of course. It'll be bigger if your base is bigger, and smaller if it's smaller, etc., etc.
Please select a landing
etc.
zone.
Anyway. So... You know what, I take it back. Maybe just to kind of give it an even start, we'll
Heading to Afghanistan.
go out here in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so keep Snake. Interesting, I've never actually used this yet. This one's classic. Literally. Damn. Mm-hmm. I think there's anything else missing. Alright, you know, no, we'll just go with the good old sneaking suit. And as I've said before, you can actually import content from Ground Zeroes into this game. You'll get this arm and the sneaking suit from Ground Zeroes, along with a couple extra characters to add to your base. Just handy when you haven't actually developed the sneaking suit yet. So, vehicle, why not? We'll throw one out for the hell of it. I don't think it actually costs any more. Not D-Walker's just a little expensive. I'll stick with quiet for now. Alright. All my equipment here. I think I'm actually doing pretty good. Go a little cheap. Cheap but effective. Alright, and I believe we're going to the desert this time. Make sure we have a cardboard box this time, as I didn't last time. And I do believe... I don't need no stinking vehicle. Get this thing out of here. That's good enough.
Deploying.
Now, something to consider, of course, this mother base in the red stat is right on. I mean, you need to make sure that you manage your expenses. You don't want to overdo it, because you really will end up losing characters. Now, I gotta make sure I don't spend too much time doing nothing, because it will upset my staff. But that said, it shouldn't take me too long to get some money back.
Sun will rise momentarily.
Come on, let me out of here. Now, every animal you see in the game, you can capture and send to a rescue platform that you have at your base, and you can go and visit it to your collection. You know, I mean, you don't see like every single animal you've got. You'll see like, You know, like 2 of each, maybe, something like that. Alright, now. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. My support chopper. And there's quiet. Alright, what's over here, huh? So like I said before, you can freely roam around here, do whatever you like.
Buddy has infiltrated the map has been updated.
Take out outposts as you see fit.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Actually, these are all enemies.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You know, they're actually worth capturing too.
Analysis complete.
Ooh, look at that one. Not bad.
Analysis complete.
So they did change the controls. No, that's right. It's up and down on the D-pad. Okay. Well, you know what? She's got such a good spot. Go for it.
Begin cover fire.
And we'll watch the action from afar. Now, another cool thing about this, like I said, you can request supply drops anytime you want. You can actually manage your entire base wherever you are. That's what your iDroid here. This thing will allow you to do whatever you want. In fact, you don't like your buddy's equipment, you can call to have their equipment changed, and they'll drop in and out real quick. You know, you can swap out your buddies on the fly. You know, there's literally like nothing you need to go to your base for in terms of managing it. You know, the only time you really have to visit there is if you're like doing cutscenes or something. Alright, so now we're broke, of course. What the hell was I doing here? There was a reason I went here. Oh. Get these guys out of here.
Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
You gonna extract him?
Yes, Cos. Don't argue with me. Now, it does cost money every time you lift something out.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Alright, good. I need fuel. Of course, I need a lot more than that. Is that a rattlesnake? Yes, these have been modified to add thermal to them. Enemies are highlighted, or actually I should say warm bodies, because it will even pick up animals.
He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Good. You have to make sure your support team is up high. See how it's 90% now instead of 100. And leave some stuff. Oh, you know what I keep forgetting to do?
You gotta extract him.
Really? I need to make some money. So why don't I just sell some shit? any of these mortar things that I need. So like 10 of those. Good, now we're back in the green. Yeah, that's how many I own. Freaking ridiculous. Let's sell some of those, huh? I'll do that. You know what? That's put me back in the green. We'll leave it at that. The gears are gold. I don't sell these. Alright, well, now everybody should quit complaining. Now I can take my frickin' time. Because you will earn money. Money will not, like, trickle out of your bank account. Unless you're spending it doing supply drops and stuff like that. Alright, so, this base is clear. Now, another cool thing is every time you find something, it gets marked on your map. And it will light up when it is available to be collected again. As you can see here, these are collectible. These are not, because I've gotten it already.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
That's right. So, staff management.
Staff assigned.
Really what I should do is I should start marking some of these guys for
Select unit.
firing.
Select unit.
I'm already in the waiting room.
Staff
Bye-bye, guys. Oh shit, I totally did do that, didn't I? I'm an idiot.
Staff assigned.
That just goes to show you, pay attention to what you're doing. Because I just fired some really good troops. Well, you know what? That'll give me a reason to find some more. I like a challenge. Alright, so... Now, the cool thing is, you'll find people left, right, and center, so really, like I said, you don't need to worry too much. Let's see. Fact. Making some money doing some of this. Huh?
Please select a mission.
Now, let's knock out some short missions first. Why
Buddy
not?
has infiltrated unit. The map has been updated. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Let's see. Plant gathering.
Unit dispatched.
Alright, so at the moment I can only dispatch 4 teams at once. And when they get back, they'll bring the supplies and blah blah blah. So, let's see, can we build anything yet? I don't think I have anywhere near enough money. Or fuel, yeah, definitely no fuel. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna need quite a lot before I do that. Steadily saving up enough coins to buy another chunk of land. About halfway there, almost. Awesome. Alright. Ah, looks like Quiet has found our prisoner. Should have taken the vehicle just so I could drive something. Now, of course, this is an Assassin's Creed, so you're not going to be able to just go clamoring around on anything you want.
Has been updated.
But you can still get around quite well. Now, this is actually kind of funny because this is where you first meet Quiet. Alright, honey. Do some shooting or what? There's only one of them visible. See the laser sight on there, I love that. I know there's another one here, where is he? Okay, hit him. And out in a minute or two. Now, early on in the game, like, you won't be able to extract certain prisoners and things right away. Like children, for instance. You know, you need to get a Fulton upgrade in order to extract them.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
And the good news is, when I did fire all those troops, I only got rid of, like, A's and stuff, and considering the way I'm pulling in, like, A-plus troops, not gonna have a whole lot to worry about, really.
He's coming too. Roger that.
A bit of an odd place for a prisoner, just out in the open there. It's like they're just begging me to take him. How's it going, buddy?
I'm free.
That's right, sweetheart, you're free. Fly! Fly on the wind!
Side ops list updated.
Yay.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Wait. Oh yeah, there's one more. Okay. Question is where... Oh, he's up there. Okay, now, word of advice, look before you leap. Oh my god, I can't count. Actually, I can. Like, at least 2 or 3 times on, it's one of those missions where you have to destroy all these vehicles or something. And riding around on the horse, I don't know how many times I just leapt off the edge and it was, like, too high, and as soon as you land, Snake just dies on the back of the horse, and the horse is totally fine. It's really weird. But yeah, you need to be very careful about where you go leaping off. That said, hopefully we can climb up. Ah, shit, I don't think I can get there. How did he get up there? Quiet is on the moon. Alright, oh, we can get up here. Here, get up there.
That crag
This guy's
would make a good foothold.
Oh.
You can use crag climbing to make your way up.
Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about cracks. That's it, right there. They're kind of hard to see. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how you scale your structures like this. Now, there's probably one on the other side. Oh, wait, no, maybe I can't get there from here. Yes. Well, it's headed here, I guess.
Analysis complete.
Not bad. Bye-bye. Alright. Oh.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Shooting stuff sounded like she found something else. I guess not. Alright, so let's ever move on ahead. Gonna make our way down to those tanks. Now, like I said, be careful where you go leaping off. Try and find our way back down. Easy. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Nice shallow river.
Buddy has infiltrated our map. Has been enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
And of course, all this really cool stuff you don't get right away. You know, I mean, you really gotta put in time and research into a lot of it. Characters and stuff you have to find. Or the buddies, rather, I should say. So if you just, I mean, if you're looking for a certain buddy, just continue on into, you know, along in the story until you find them. That's method advice I can give. There's nothing secret about that. But as far as the items they have go, those you have to research. So. There we go, bird rescued. Now, larger animals like burros and such, those you have to haul out much like you do any regular person, so you gotta stick a Fulton package on them. Where the hell is this guy? Is there one up there? Just another sniper. Aha! Yep. Well, well, well. No match for my sniper. Bye-bye.
You gonna extract him?
Alright, so that done. Head to the next base. This one is completely devoid of troops.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
There's a common raven. Now, I love this game. I'm a little upset that it's not David Hayter doing the voice, but, and this I think is a very valid point, it's not the same Snake. So you've got Kiefer Sutherland doing the voice of Big Boss, and then you've got David Hayter doing the voice of Solid Snake, who's the hero we all kind of grew up
Enemy
with.
presence detected. The map has been updated. Guard post captured.
So much for that. But anyway, as I was saying, Snake does not talk much in this game. And I'm pretty sure it's because you gotta pay him for like every line of dialogue they gotta do, which is understandable. I mean, you gotta make your living. But yeah, so it's kind of, the experience suffers just a little bit. Like if you're a fan of the old, you know, dialogues and monologues and stuff from the old games, you won't really find same thing here. It's much more like Peace Walker. Everything's done through cassette tapes and stuff. It's all optional. But no
He's coming
no
to.
real long codec
Roger
conversations like they used to be. In fact, check out a lot of that stuff right here. We can go to the cassette tapes here, and you can check out a lot of the briefings. There's even music and stuff that I've collected, though I don't want to play them just yet because they've got their rights, you know, that you you have to get permission to showcase the music. But yeah, no, these are the old school songs, you know, Take On Me, Kids in America, and all that stuff. But yeah, it's mainly for your enjoyment. You can set it to be the music for your helicopter as well, which I always love setting my helicopter to be Ride of the Valkyries, because that's just classic, you know. But yeah, here, I mean, you can see all these. These are all briefing tapes I've gotten before. Sahelanthropus.
About this OKB-0 Emmerich was talking
And then, of
about.
course, you can
Its location and
walk
features
around while it's
match
playing,
the
which is really
citadel in
cool.
the mountains northeast of the Soviet base camp. Built during the time of Alexander the Great, it was left in ruins following one of Genghis Khan's campaigns.
And of course, they're chock full of information and everything else you can imagine. But yeah, I think they do a really, really good job of giving this that kind of Grand Theft Auto open world feel. You know, instead of a cell phone, of course, you got your iDroid. That's how you manage everything. But yeah, you know, if you can get there, then pretty much everything you see, not everything, but a lot of the flatter areas. Alright, I digress. We have one more mission to tackle while we're here. Unless they've added some, which they may well have. Don't know already. No, okay, this is the other one we haven't done. Now, you can redo missions you've done in the past. You'll get the money, of course. It just shows you a check mark as to which ones you've actually completed. And now, the side ops do not have a mission ranking. Standard missions do. And of course, you can always go back and replay them, and you get to see everything from the cutscene to everything. I mean, I could go back and play the first mission right now, and it would be like I was starting a new game over, you know, which is really cool, I think, because if you kind of breeze through the game and you want a refresher on the story, then you can just play through the missions in order just like that. It's really cool. Now, of course, you can't do everything because there are quite a lot of meta story elements that go on in this game. Like, for instance, there's this well, I don't want to spoil it, but there's this event that happens in the game where a lot of your troops get sick, and really the mission will not continue until you figure it out, you know. And that's so cool because, you know, you just kind of you really have to rack your brain. And anyway, kind of trailing off here. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, yes. So there's an armored vehicle unit here somewhere. Steal these gun emplacements while I'm here. Can't help. Hurt. Can always sell them if need be. Now, of course, you can hide in the outhouses, lockers, you can hide in dumpsters, you can wait for enemies to come by, and you can leap out, grab them, and, you know, knock them out or kill them, or, you know, you will have to hide bodies, stuff like that. You know, all the stuff you've grown up loving about Metal Gear is in this game, so don't worry. I think this is a fantastic game. I think it earns every point of its ratings. I truly believe that this is a very close to being perfect game. I mean, it's got an incredible amount of replay value to it. It's gorgeous. I mean, the acting in it is, well, it's great for a Metal Gear, you know. I mean, it's kind of goofy like animes are. But I think this is absolutely freaking wonderful, and anybody who plays this will love it. Now, when they say eliminate the armored vehicle unit, you can eliminate it by any means necessary. That means you can kidnap them, you can blow them up, you can do whatever you want.
Caution.
You gotta do.
Sandstorm approaching.
Cease cover
Cease
fire.
cover. I want her to. It's a scout. Now these units can be large, they can be small. I mean, not like large, but
Enemy presence detected.
you know, a couple
The map
troops.
has been updated.
Sandstorms will obscure enemy troop view, so you can use them to sneak. They're not perfect though. I mean, you can still, they're not stealth camouflage, which, by the way, if you were curious, there is
Please
stealth
specify
camouflage.
project.
And just to show you that I'm not lying, it's in your items right here. You gotta develop it, of course. Stealth camo. Bam, bam, bam. Now, of course, if you're doing this on a mission, you can't get an S ranking. It's purely for fun.
Enemy presence
But
detected. The map has been
you're running around on the
updated.
map. You can use it to your heart's content. Now, I'll admit, I have not used it yet.
Clouds approaching.
And, probably should, actually. But yeah, it can only be used in short bursts. Ooh, what we got here? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, that's right, my dispatch missions. Alright. Some stuff. See, I am in the middle of a mission, and I'm looking at results of another mission. I tell you, it's fantastic. Alright, let's go back to our stat.
Staff assigned. Enemy presence detected. The map has been up. Please select a mission.
Approaching threat. Now, you have to be careful because sometimes there will be, like, Jeep or something that'll drive by. They spy you. Well, the rest of them will too. Alright, so here we go. Do one of these real quick.
Please select a mission.
Now, of course, the missions will always... It's always something to do, so don't worry about that. These ones right here, these are special missions. If you complete these, then the next time you do a standard mission, this will impact the enemy's
Enemy
defenses.
presence
Like,
detected.
you do the one with the helmets here, and then next time you do the missions, enemies won't be wearing helmets, and you'll have a lot easier time tranquilizing them, you know. So, you can kind of choose your difficulty, as it were. I don't think it works with... No, it doesn't work with forward operating bases, because that's all completely dependent on the resources a player has pumped into that. Alright, so... Definitely want to get rid of the helmets. Why not?
Unit dispatched.
See, surveillance cameras, probably won't need. Decoys are fine for now.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
lines.
updated.
Shotguns, machine guns, body armor. Definitely want to get rid of the body
Unit
armor.
dispatched.
Sniper rifles, that's another handy one. Snipers are a pain in the ass. Oh, if there's one thing that
Unit dispatched.
sniper spotting you from a mile away will ruin your day when you're trying to get an S rank. Alright, quiet.
Fire at will.
These fuckers
prison. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Has been
Some good
updated.
troops.
Analysis complete.
Alright, well. Now the tank can see. Gotta make sure the turret does not spot you. Oh, funny. That too. Why not? Important thing to remember, troops will hear your footsteps. If you're in a sneaking suit, they will not hear you. So now, all these guys aren't even aware of this. Just gonna send them home. I know. Oh boy, that would have to be pretty scary, I would think. Riding in a tank, all of a sudden it takes off.
You gotta extract him.
Yes, cause I'm taking them all, alright? Alright, now I know they're... Is that them?
Analysis complete.
Yes, it is. That should be everyone. Now the guns I don't need.
Subject on board.
I believe like the first time you encounter them, you can pick them up and it'll
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
it'll add a lot of them to the build queue. I think you know, it's been so long I can't even remember. Just try it out, you'll see. But you can develop every weapon in the game, every weapon you come across, everything you can make at some point. There's also a lot of other really awesome things you can build in this game, and I'm not gonna say it or what. I'm trying not to spoil a whole lot of this game because part of the fun of this game is doing the missions and seeing some of the stuff for the first time. So I'm not gonna rob you guys of that if you're checking out my feed here, but just know that this game comes highly, highly recommended from me. Alright, well, I think that for now, this is going to conclude my general gameplay highlight here. And we'll start in on something else in just a moment. So, thanks for watching, guys.